Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup. Cold and rainy conditions, the forecast for today's game between the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Kansas Jayhawks. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. And here come the Jayhawks. The Cornhuskers are a confident bunch of kids, and rightfully so. Kirk, this team is just too powerful.
Nebraska is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
Nice pick, Kirk.
I'm picking the Cornhuskers.
And they're ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Nebraska lines up in a shotgun set. Taylor with the play fake, wants it all, going deep. And that one's fallen incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
2nd and 10, ball on their own 20. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Back to pass. Throws it out there. It's deflected. Caught. Kemp brings him down.
Move those sticks. That's a first down.
And a great catch, too. Did you see how he looked that one in?
Well, there's no doubt about it. He can catch the football.
Here's where the offense stands compared to the rest of the nation.
Yeah, they sure are struggling when they have the ball. Nothing good seems to happen when they're on offense.
Nebraska comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Amadi with a takedown. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 32. The Huskers come out in the ace formation. He throws it. Tries to shoot. And they make the stop. They tried a little play fake that time and got maybe a yard.
Gain on the play.
3rd and 5 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Cornhuskers come out in the ace formation. Taylor on play action. Deep pass to the end zone. The ball is tipped. So he throws it right at the safety there.
Yeah, he was lucky that one wasn't picked off. Excellent job by the defender, that time preventing a score.
Nickel defense. He gets the pass away, and the D answered the call there.
And this is huge for them. It's setting up the stage for their offense to take the field and make some big-time plays.
It could be a long day for this left tackle as he takes on the challenge of blocking this animal at defensive end.
We're going to have the opportunity to see a guy who can really create problems by getting to the quarterback.
And something tells me he's going to be getting to that quarterback a lot today. He's not exactly going against the best left tackle in the history of football.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 31. A little juke. Sheds a tackler. Still dragging guys. Brought down. 9-yard pickup.
Ball carrier, 9-yard gain on the play.
Here's how this offense shapes up compared to the rest of the country. Ouch.
Wow, these guys can't seem to get the ball down the field. Their offense better improve if they expect to win some games.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass to the halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
4th and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
Ross back deep to return.
Tucker gets it off. Ross fields at the 29. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 31-yard line. Taylor comes to the line with 3 wide. Taylor steps back to pass. He's looking. He's going right. Complete. Gets past the tackler. Fowler brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
First and 10. Ball on the 47.
47-yard.
Nebraska goes with the ace set here. He lets it go. They'll drop him for a loss. They lose 4 there. It's second down now, 14 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Huskers line up in an I formation. He'll work the left side. Breaks one, and he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
2 on the play.
Third down and 12. Ball right around midfield. The Cornhuskers come out in the ace formation. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. He's rolling right. He tosses it short. Kane with a takedown. Nice stop by the defense.
Well, they let him catch it, but they were not going to let him get that first down.
Nebraska ready to punt this one away. Koch boots it way up there. Kemp signals for a fair catch. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
At the 20.
They'll set up shop at the 20. The Hawks come out showing 3 wide. There's the play fake. Looking. He rolls out to the right. He's going right. And they make the stop.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 33. Kansas lines up with 3 receivers. On the ground, up the middle. And he's tackled. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7. Ball on their own 36. Kansas goes with the ace set here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws it to the outside. That pass play gets him roughly 3 yards.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 39-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Green on the give. And he's going to lose yards on this one. And that was a good stop by the defense. They got him in the backfield.
That's a great example of quickness by the defensive line. It allows you to break away from those blockers before they have a chance of moving you away from the play.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. Tucker gets it off. Ross fields it at the 22. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
Well, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
The Huskers line up with 3 wide. Taylor on first down. Steps up. He's going left. Got it to his receiver.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 41. Inside give. He jukes. Tackle. They get 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Cornhuskers line up in an I formation. Nice play fake. Throws this one out to the right. And he's got it. Going the other way now. This defense just swarms to a pass when it's thrown like that.
And that's because of 2 things. Pressure on the quarterback and being in a zone defense. Everybody's facing the play, and if you don't throw a perfect ball, it's going the other way in a big-time hurry.
They'll go to work at the 42-yard line.
Start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
One man backfield. Play action. He tosses it short, and it's caught, and down he goes. They complete that play action pass, good for 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 49. 3 wideouts here. Setting up the play action. He's looking for his man. Complete, and they make the stop.
That was a well-designed play.
Yep, good execution there. Nice job of getting the first down on that pass.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Kansas comes to the line with 3 wide. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's tackled. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 42.
42-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Little handoff. Can't wrap him up. Moore brings him down. And that was an excellent run there.
Yeah, Brad, but it was also great blocking up front by the offensive line to open up the hole.
First and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. And so we've reached the end of quarter number 1, and we're all tied up. It's first and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. On the ground with the tailback. Bradley with a takedown. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Green is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hands. Back to pass. He steps up over the middle, and he's tackled in the open field.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
1st and 10. Ball on the 15. The Hawks line up with 3 wide. He's going right. Open man, and it's his wide receiver. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
Jakes on the tackle. Tackled. So he got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. Green runs a counter. Juke move. Touchdown, Kansas! Nice little run there by the halfback to get into the score.
That guy was not about to be stopped. He really wanted to get into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Ross fields at the goal line.
I know the first thing I wanted to do after throwing a pick was to come out that next drive and throw. Let the defense know that I wasn't intimidated.
And how many times did you go right back in there and throw another pick?
As you know, a quarterback needs a short memory, so I really don't remember, Scooter. You know better than that.
The sellout crowd is really making a difference now as these guys can't even call the play. He drops back, throws it to the outside. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. That could have been a big play for the defense.
Yeah, even though he had a good shot at picking it off, it's still a heck of a play to force the incomplete pass.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Nebraska lines up with 3 receivers. Makes a move. They'll bring him down. The running back gets 2 on the carry. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 30. They'll bring in their dime package. Taylor set to go to the air. Looks. Long ball, right side. It's deflected. Now it's going to be 4th down.
Nice defense. That was picture perfect 3 and out. Good series for these guys.
Nebraska ready to punt this one away. Koch punts it, and it's a good one. Gordon calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 23. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 23-yard line. Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. Moore brings him down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 26. The Hawks come out in a shotgun. And he's taken down. About 6 yards on the quarterback draw.
6 on the play.
3rd down and a yard. Ball on the 32. Kansas will line up in a jumbo set here. Green gets the call again. Little shake and bake move. Adams with a monster hit. 1st down, pick up by the tailback.
You can see how comfortable this guy is with that football in his arms.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Green wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. And he's going to come up with a sack. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
Look at how dominant they've been on defense.
Well, I'll tell you, as an offense, you've been pretty successful if you can even sniff the end zone against these guys.
Whoa, they're one of the best in the country. Just look at those numbers.
Drops back to pass. He unloads it, and it's caught. And they hit him in the backfield. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense.
9-yard line.
Number 7 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Throws it deep downfield. And he drops it. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
The Jayhawks are lining up to punt it away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Ross fields it at the 24. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll take over at the 29.
At the 29-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Cornhuskers line up in a split back set. Taylor hands it off. And down he goes. An 8-yard gain.
On the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on their own 37.
37-yard line.
And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right now. Ross gets it on a pitch. Over the middle. And got it complete. They'll bring him down. So we get to see his arm, and he gets it out there for a 1st down off the trick play. First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Taylor with 3 wide receivers. Nebraska comes to the line with 3 wide. Taylor hands it off. No, play fake. Complete. Reed brings him down. They complete the play action pass for a pickup of 3. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 46. Nebraska sets up in the I. He drops back with the throw, and it's caught, and he's taken down. Maybe 3 yards that time on the pass.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Ross is in the zone and looking to make something happen. Reed with a monster hit. They did get some yardage, but it won't move those chains.
They had a good-looking play set up, but the defense jumped on it before it was too late.
4th and inches. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The Huskers line up the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Kemp signals for a fair catch. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. He's going left. Bowman with a takedown. Kansas takes a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 32. 3 wideouts here. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And he can't make the catch. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Kansas lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Steps up. Looks. Throws this one out to the right. Complete. Bullock brings him down. Kansas calls a timeout. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. From the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. He tosses it short, and it's caught. Grigsby with a takedown. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
The intended receiver on the play.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 45. Kansas in a 4-wide set. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking. He's going right. Got it. Green brings him down. The Hawks come out in the ace formation. Looking with the throw. He had to get rid of that one in a hurry.
The defensive coordinator cooked up a good blitz package that time, and although it didn't result in a sack, it forced a bad throw.
2nd and 10, and this is the 8th play of the drive. Comes in to attempt the field goal, and this will make it a 2-score game. It's up, and he got it. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Tucker is lined up to kick this one off.
Number 20, back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Lucky fields it in the end zone. Folks, let's pause now as we've reached the end of the first half. Our score at halftime, Kansas 10, Nebraska nothing. Nebraska got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it off. Gordon fields it at the 2. He jukes him. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 20-yard line. Kansas lines up in a shotgun set. Green gets the call. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
Green is the single setback. Green gets the call again. Moore with a takedown. And they pick up 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Third and 11. Ball on their own 19.
19-yard line.
The defense lines up with 6 DB. Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws this one out to the left. It's tipped. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time playmaker, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, that ball should have been picked off there.
Kansas lining up the punt. Tucker gets it off. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 43. The Cornhuskers line up with 3 wide. Taylor drops back on first down. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 38. The Huskers come out in a bunch formation. Taylor back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Down the middle. Complete. And he's tackled. Nice little pitch and catch with a wideout.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
Third and 1. Ball on the 48. Nebraska sets up in the eye. Taylor with the give. Big opening. Brought down.
And that rush leaves him with over 1,000 yards for the year. He's been a steady performer all year long.
Sensational.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 33. High formation here. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's going right. And that one's fallen incomplete. He sailed that one high.
That's not a bad incompletion because he saw the blitz coming and just got rid of the ball to avoid losing yardage.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Nebraska goes with the ace set here. Taylor comes to the line with 3 wide. Ross on the give. Tries to shoot. Reed with a monster hit. 3 yards there on the play. So another third down upcoming for the offense. The Huskers line up in a split back set. Again with a carry. Tackle. A 2-yard run by the halfback. comes the field goal team. This could make it a one-score game. The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Nebraska to kick. Gordon and Simmons back ready to return. He kicks it. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Kansas lines up in a shotgun set. He's looking. He's going right. It's deflected. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Picked off. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As you just saw, that's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here.
First and 10.
They line up in an I. And he's level. What a hit. A couple of yards there. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. The Huskers come out showing 3 wide. Taylor with 3 wide receivers. Taylor on the option right. Kemp brings him down. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why. It looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football.
You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
First and 10. They're inside the 20.
13-yard line.
They line up in an I. Nice play fake. Loses the football, and he's taken down. What a play. The linebacker comes up with a fumble.
That was a nice play. Couldn't have done better myself, you guys.
They'll take over at the 19-yard line. Kansas lines up with 3 receivers. He's got an opening. A little juke. Jackson with a takedown. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 34. Kansas comes out in the shotgun. He breaks free. Missed tackle. And down he goes. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Single set backfield. Green will run it again. The ball came free. Moore with a recovery. Nice job there by the defense.
The halfback was unlucky there. He had a good tight grip on the ball. The defender just made a play. One heck of a play.
Yep, one heck of a play indeed.
They'll get the ball here at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line. First and 10.
If they're not careful, this impact corner is going to make them pay. They'll throw on first down. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the wideouts, but give me a break.
So it's second and 10. Ball right around midfield. Ace backfield. Amadi brings him down. So the quarterback keeper gets maybe a yard.
Gain on the play.
It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 49. Taylor comes to the line with 3 wide. Throws in a hurry. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He just put a little too much air into that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
49-yard line.
Nebraska lining up the punt. Koch boots it way up there. Gordon calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 9. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 9-yard line. Bradley tackles him for a loss on the play. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 8-yard line. Look out now. This defensive end is in the zone. There's a missed tackle. Brought down. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on the 17. Green is feeling it, and he wants the football in his hand. And it's picked up by one of the linemen. The big fella puts the ball on the turf, but it's recovered by the offense.
Fullbacks block all day long, so when they finally get a carry, they've got to make the most of it.
Yep, they can't fumble like this guy. How many carries do you think we'll see him get? 0, nada, none.
0, huh? That's pretty harsh. I'd say give him another chance if he does a good job of blocking. Make him earn the next carry.
Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Tackle. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. They line up in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up, looking, with the throw. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. Good defense there, guys.
I wonder if the quarterback was expecting to see man coverage there because he threw it right to the defense.
And that's what's so tough about playing against a zone. You think a guy's open, and out of nowhere, a defender shows up. Just like that.
They line up in an I. Green will run it again. They'll bring him down. That's not going to keep the drive going.
Good, solid defense there to force them into a 4th down situation.
4th and 6. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Kansas ready to punt this one away. It's off, and it is a dandy. Ross takes it to 28. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 31.
At the 31-yard line. First and 10.
They'll throw on first down. He steps up. He's going left. Got it. Down the sideline. Brought down.
That was a big-time play and a new set of downs.
I think the defense might have been thinking run there, Coach.
Well, I don't blame him. It's pretty common to see a run on first and second down, but this offense is keeping them guessing.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Kansas 10, Nebraska 3. First and 10. Ball on the 20.
On the 20-yard line.
The Huskers come out in a bunch formation. And he's going to come up with a sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
It's second down now, 14 to go. Ball on the 24. Nebraska goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws this one out to the left. About 6 yards on that completion.
6 on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 18. Nebraska comes out with an I formation. Taylor drops to throw. Pressure coming. Reed with a monster hit. The linebacker brought down the quarterback before he could find an open man.
Something tells me he would have gotten punished even if he did find an open man. That backer was coming in hard.
Dykes is lined up for the kick. He gets it up. And it's good. Here's the Pontiac drive summary, bringing you fuel for the soul. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Simmons back to return.
Kicks it off. Gordon fields it in the end zone. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
First and 10.
Don't be surprised to see this defensive end wreak havoc back there. And they make the stop. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Kansas comes to the line with 3 wide. Throws it to the outside. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
Now it's third and 9 coming up. Ball on their own 23. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. And the big fella gets a sack.
Well, for being such a hog molly, he can move a lot better than I thought.
Oh yeah, Kirk, you didn't call him hog molly when you saw him at the hotel.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Tucker punts it, and it's a good one. Ross signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 33. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another. They'll take over at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
They come out in a nickel. Here's the give. Sheds that one. He spins around. Got some open field. Tackle. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Nebraska comes out with 3 receivers bunch. Kane with a takedown. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. High formation here. Ross gets the carry. They'll drop him for a loss. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball right around midfield. The impact corner is in the zone right now and looking to take away half the field. Kemp brings him down.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on third down.
First and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Taylor with a nice play fake. Ashley comes away with a sack. And the senior steps up and comes away with a crucial sack.
Yeah, this game is coming down to the wire, and I don't think the O-line could have given up a sack at a worse time.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. And this is the 6th play of the drive. This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. Batted ball.
You got to be careful throwing into coverage like that.
Well, Coach, I don't think it was a poor decision. It was just a great reaction by the man in coverage.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. The Huskers come out in the ace formation. Looks. Wants to throw outside. It's deflected. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
This defense is looking to their impact corner to make a play. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. They're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
The Hawks line up with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. He's going left. His receiver has it to the 20. And he's all the way down to the 9.
Now, that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Green gets the call. He jukes. Touchdown, Kansas! An impressive run as he finds the end zone.
Yeah, he's got skills. I wouldn't want to be in the center of the open field with him coming at me.
Oh, come on, Scooter, you take him down.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, our score, Kansas 17, Nebraska 6. Kansas ready to kick this one off. Lucky and Ross back deep to return. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. First and 10, ball on their own 20. Nebraska goes with the ace set here. They'll throw on first down. He'll dump this one off. And it's incomplete. No catch that time, and he is blasted.
These wideouts should try to bulk up more because, man, they could get hurt.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 20. Nebraska lines up with 3 receivers. He's under pressure. Reed comes away with a sack. The linebacker brought down the quarterback before he could find an open man.
Something tells me he would have gotten punished even if he did find an open man. That backer was coming in hard.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 11-yard line. The Huskers come out in the ace formation. He's looking. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
No other choice but to go for it here. Steps up, looking, lets it go. It's tipped. And they're going to have to give the ball back after going for it on 4th and long.
Not much you can do there. You got to go for it and give yourselves a chance.
Kansas in a 4-wide set. Green runs a counter. Touchdown, Kansas!
As easy as uno, dos, tres. For you kids at home, that means 1, 2, 3. As in 3 rushing touchdowns for the day for this kid. I think this defense is getting a numbers lesson right here.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Kansas 24, Nebraska 6. Tucker is lined up to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. Lucky fields it in the end zone. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll get the ball here at the 33-yard line. Nebraska goes with the ace set here. He steps up, throws this one out to the right. Fowler with a takedown.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's going right. The ball is tipped. We got a flag down on the field. Might have been offsides.
Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still
They get the flag for jumping early.
I thought he might have been drawn there, but the official didn't think so.
First down and 5 to go. Ball on the 48. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Back to pass. Looks. Throws. It's deflected.
Excellent job of getting a hand in there to break up the pass.
It was, Coach. That one had reception written all over it, but the defender stepped up and made the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. Nebraska lines up in a pro set. Steps up. Short toss. Someone got a hand on it. Good awareness defensively that time by the linebacker.
Not only that, but as you saw, he also made a very athletic move to get to the ball.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Nebraska lines up with 3 receivers. He drops back. He steps up. Across the middle. Off his hands and incomplete. The big guy let it go through his fingers.
The tight end's hands are all torn up and his knuckles are swollen from blocking every day in practice. You got to give this guy a break.
I don't know about that, Coach. Nowadays, tight ends got to be able to do more than just block. He should have caught that ball.
The Huskers go with the I formation. Taylor steps back to pass. There he goes. Got his running back. And he's taken down. Nebraska takes a timeout. First and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Incomplete. This one should be interesting.
Pass interference on the defense. Spot foul. First down.
The defense lends them a hand with that penalty.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it?
It's first and 10. Ball on the 16. Nebraska comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. He's under some heat. They'll make the sack. Nebraska calls a timeout. Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. 6 DBs in the lineup. Taylor, back to pass. Here comes the pressure, and he's drilled. I think we're getting close to a record, Coach.
Just one more sack from this kid, and he's going to tie the NCAA mark for the most in one game.
They'll bring in their dime package. Taylor will hand it off, and he's tackled. Unbelievable play calling that time, guys.
I don't mean to be quiet over here. I'm just trying to figure out what they did.
6 DBs in the lineup. Juke move. Kane brings him down. That was a calculated risk there, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it was. Sometimes you have too much confidence in your offense, and it cost them there as they turned it over on downs.
They'll go to work at the 10-yard line. Flags are all over the place, and they'll blow it dead.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
First and 5. Ball on their own 15. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 13. And this one's all wrapped up. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Nebraska probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
We look forward to calling more games of NCAA Football 2006. But until then, our final score in this one, Kansas 24, Nebraska 6. We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. So long, everyone.